Hello, welcome to another episode of Snail Mail with Smokey. I'm Smokey. In this episode, I thought we'd take a look at all the postcards that I've received through postcrossing.com and friend swaps over the last 10 days or so. So let's get right down to it. The first postcard that I received is this postcard from Germany. I really like the hand-painted mailboxes. Here are the stamps. And the lady that sent me this postcard says that they live in the south of Germany. And on the day that she wrote this postcard, they were working in the garden, harvesting cucumbers and tomatoes. We do not have a vegetable garden here at my house, but our neighbors have a vegetable garden. And so all the time they're bringing us over tomatoes and cucumbers and zucchini. We've got a lot of zucchini this year. So when I read this postcard, it reminded me of our dear neighbors. Next is this postcard from Japan. And the person writes that they live at the foot of Fuji Mountain. So how exciting is that? And they have included a whole bunch of stamps. But what I particularly like about these stamps is the cancel. It's a very bright red cancel. Just like the rest of my videos, I have included all the stamps on the postcards from this episode and compiled them into a slideshow that'll play at the end of the video so you can get a better look at the stamps. So make sure you stick around for that. Next, I received this card from the Philippines. I've been post-crossing for just about 2 years now, and I think this is only about the third postcard that I've received from the Philippines. So I was very excited to get that. And it is a prepaid postcard. So this is the first prepaid postcard that I've received from the Philippines. So very happy to get that card. Next is this postcard from the Netherlands. Look at those llamas. Aren't they wonderful? I've got 2 llamas in the front and a whole herd of llama in the back. Just a really bright and vibrant postcard. I really like it. And there is the stamp. This stamp, I believe, was issued in 2014. It's part of, I think, a 5-stamp series for international mail. This stamp features a traditional Amsterdam house. So very nice to have that stamp. And Shelly sends this postcard. She says, I hope you're doing well. I am. I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. She lives in a small town and asks if I've ever been to Holland. I have never been to Holland, but I watch many travel shows, and I watched a good number of travel shows about the Netherlands, and it looks like a really wonderful and beautiful place. And so hopefully one day I'll be able to visit. That would be a really great experience. So thank you, Shelly, for this postcard. We go from the Netherlands, not too far away, to Poland, where I have been sent this postcard of this beautiful church. I like the blue sky that takes up most of the postcard, but a really nice old church. And as much as I like the church on the front of this postcard, I might like the stamp a little bit more. And let me show you why. This is the stamp. As you can see, it is a souvenir sheet. This is the stamp right here. And then the rest of the sheet completes the image. So that stamp was issued May 31st. Of this year, 2022. It was issued for the 50th anniversary of a comic strip. I'm not going to say the name of the comic strip because I'm going to do really poorly at pronouncing the name. But I will spell it. It is Kajko and Kokosz comic strip. Very popular comic strip there in Poland. It's been around for 50 years. I collect stamps with comics on it. And so I was really, really excited to get this souvenir sheet. So thank you Thank you very much for that. Next is this postcard. This comes from Japan. And the person writes, "Greetings from Japan. They live near Tokyo. They read on my profile that I like Van Gogh. And they say they also like Van Gogh and other impressionist painters like Monet and Renoir. So they sent me this postcard. And it's a really beautiful postcard. I really enjoy it and was very excited to get it. So thank you for that. And here are the stamps. I like the rabbit stamp a lot. And then this postcard here is from Germany. Look at the snow covering the landscape. It was 85 degrees Fahrenheit here in Wisconsin yesterday. So pretty warm for this time of year. Today it's supposed to be about 64 degrees Fahrenheit and supposed to be in the 60s the rest of the week and even get down into the 30 degrees Fahrenheit, I think, tomorrow night. So the weather has went from pretty warm for this time of year to more seasonable. So it may not be too long before I look out my window and see a scene just like this with snow, probably in the next month or so. So thank you for this postcard. And here are the stamps. I really like this stamp. Of course, that is Beethoven. It was released for his 250th anniversary of his birthday back on January 2nd of 2020. I don't have this stamp in my collection, so I was really excited to get it. So thank you. And the people who write this, they say greetings. And that they have two cats named Chloe and Leo. So hello, Chloe and Leo. My cat, Callie Cat, says hello back. And they wish me well. So thank you. Very excited to receive this postcard. Next official postcard is this one. And this just makes me smile. Of course, if you've watched the channel, you know that I really, really love giraffes. And this giraffe just makes me smile. He's got an avocado branch in his mouth, which reminds me of my wife. Avocados are one of my wife's favorite foods. She eats them very frequently. And so when I saw this giraffe, I just immediately smiled and felt good. And so thank you so much. There are the nice stamps from Russia. And look how much they wrote. They wrote me so much, and I was so very thankful. And they say, hello, Smokey. They said, since you like history and learning about different places, let me tell you about where I live. They live in the northeastern district of Moscow. And they go on to tell me all about their street names and how their streets are named for either navigators or rivers and how the streets got their names. So very interesting reading. And I was very thankful to get this postcard. My last official postcard is this one. It came in an envelope. There are the stamps. I don't get too many postcards in an envelope, but I did receive this one. And they say, hello, Smokey. I've been collecting stamps for 40 years and still consider myself a beginning philatelist. I've been collecting stamps seriously for around 7 years now. And I'm still learning new things every day. So I'm sure after collecting 40 years, they probably know a little bit more than I do. But it's always nice to meet another philatelist who enjoys stamps. And they were so very kind. They sent me a packet of stamps. And so thank you so much for your generosity and your gift. I really, really appreciate it and was very happy to receive it. Well, that's it for the official postcards. Now to friend swaps. The first postcard I received is this postcard. This is the Zion Gate in Jerusalem. It was built in 1540. So it's a very good historical site there in Jerusalem. This postcard comes to me from Rob, who is That Dad Guy on YouTube. If you haven't done so yet, please check out Rob's channel. He has a lot of great content, postcards, stamps. He takes adventures all over the place and puts up videos of that. So just really entertaining and educational content. So go check Rob out at That Dad Guy. And Rob has included this stamp. And then he's done some decorating with some stickers and a Canadian flag sticker. So Rob says, as a pastor, I hoped you would appreciate the historical significance of this card. I do, and I really appreciate it. Rob, I like it, and I thank you very much for sending it. This next card is from my new friend Basil, who lives in India. Basil reached out to me and asked to do a swap, and I was very happy to swap with him, and been very fortunate enough to chat with Basil online and get to know him a little bit. And so this is from India, and it's a farm scene. I live in a very rural area, and so it's very common to see farmers out working their fields, usually with big tractors, not with animals like this. But I really appreciated this postcard. And there is the stamp that Basil included. So thank you, Basil, very much. I really enjoy this card. And then next is this Transformers Maxi card. This comes from Jilly B, who is Jilly B Living Life Her Way on YouTube. If you haven't done so, please check out Jilly B's channel. She does some amazing things with postcards and decorating postcards and really great videos. So please go check her out. And Jilly B has sent me this Transformers Maxi card. When I was growing up, Transformers were all the rage. I never missed a Saturday morning episode of the Transformers cartoon. I even had a couple Transformer toys. When I was growing up, my favorite Transformer is Optimus Prime. And so when Jilly sent me this, it really brought back a lot of memories growing up. So thank you, Jilly. And since it's a maxi card and the stamp is on front, she's included this this flag. It's the British flag along with the Ukrainian flag, symbolizing our solidarity with Ukraine and wishing peace there really soon. And so we join with Jilly and the rest of the world and sending our thoughts and prayers to the people of Ukraine and hoping for peace real soon. And then the last thing that I received also comes from Jilly B. When I got home from vacation, this was in my mailbox. She's decorated it with these 3 stamps, and there's a bee here and a I Stand With Ukraine sticker, which we certainly do. And so Jilly sent me a couple things. She sent me some stamps. So thank you, Jilly. Wonderful stamps. And then she sent me this postcard. And she says she thought I would like the postcard, that it's a first day issue. So let me show you. There is the stamp and the postmark. So thank you, Jilly, for that. I really appreciate that, and that will make a really nice addition to my collection. Well, that's it for this episode of Snail Mail with Smokey. Leave me a comment. Tell me what stamp, what postcard was your favorite. Don't forget to stick around for the slideshow video. That'll feature all the stamps from the postcards that I received this week. If you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing to this channel. At the time of filming, we have just a little over 100 subscribers, so I'm very happy about that. We've been doing this channel for just about a month and a half now, and so to reach that milestone really warms my heart and makes me happy. So thank you, everyone, for your kind comments and your support. If you would like to reach out to me to do a direct swap, there's a link to my Instagram page at the top of this YouTube page, and you can click there and connect with me that way. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again really soon. Bye-bye.